Hello everyone and welcome back to Marauders Guild, but more importantly, welcome back to Star Wars Rebels Recap, the weekly show where I show you guys what went down in the previously aired episode of Star Wars Rebels. This time we're going along with Star Wars Rebels Season 4, Episode 3 and 4, that being In the Name of the Rebellion, Part 1 and 2. Now, I'm going to be doing it a little different. I'm going to be breaking down, for this video, just Part 1 to avoid spoiling Part 2 for anybody who may have not seen it. I know that some people weren't aware that Monday's episode was a two-parter, so this will be broken up to avoid spoilers for Part 2. Now, Part 1 saw the Ghost Crew re-encountering with Saw Gerrera. This is the first time we've seen him since Season 3 of Rebels. This time around, he looks more like he did in Rogue One, the more grizzled look. His hair is growing out, it's grayed out, his voice is raspy, and that is in reaction to the encounter he had with the pesticides that were used to kill the Geonosians back during the Ghost of Geonosis episode of Season 3. Now, Saw Gerrera is brought in as he's had a little bit of a confrontation with Mon Mothma of the Rebel Alliance. We're getting into more of that, him becoming a part of the Partisans and less a part of the Rebel Alliance phase of his career in the fight against the Empire. One of the things I found the most interesting was how he actually recognizes himself as a criminal per se. He tells Mon Mothma that the Empire sees them both as criminals, but at least he actually acts like one. He admits that he does kill innocent people, but it's all in the name of freedom, and it basically is what he's doing here. He admits to being a criminal. He admits to doing things that the Empire says is criminal, but he states that Mon Mothma is not doing that. He's basically saying that Mon Mothma is not taking the necessary risk that are needed to bring down the Empire. However, Mon Mothma is quick to fire back, stating that what would she give forth to if she does do the things that Saw Gerrera is doing? What would she be letting happen if she commits these acts of terrorism that hurt innocent people? She would basically be doing the Empire's job for them. So I did like that kind of encounter between the two of them. Now we move on. The Ghost Crew is being brought back to Yavin 4. They're seeing Hera. They've seen Captain Rex again. They're seeing the brand new Callus who works for the Rebellion now. Everything's kind of coming into place for the Ghost Crew as they fit into the larger aspect of the Rebellion. Now, one of the things that does play on right now is the fact that Ezra is kind of like on the fence with this whole thing, because he understands that there's a greater rebellion out there, but he wants to hurry up and save Lothal. That's been his goal since the inception of the Ghost Crew, since him joining the Rebel Alliance, is protecting Lothal. That's been his main goal in the finale of Season 3 before they were stopped by Thrawn. So, coming into this rebellion, he's kind of hesitant to do anything before he saves Lothal, but of course he does it because he understands that there are people out there who need their help. Now, him and Hera go off on this mission where they have to go to an Imperial satellite and kind of reroute it in a sense. They get there and things go pretty good until an Imperial light cruiser arrives to the scene. Now, Sabine's idea is to reroute the Imperial light cruiser to the Imperial station on that world, but Ezra, being Ezra, decides to take over the plan himself, and he pretends to be Imperial Commander Bron-Titus. However, the mistake was that Bron-Titus himself was aboard that light cruiser. This leads to a confrontation between Sabine, Ezra, and the Imperial Stormtroopers, and it ends up with them having to blow the satellite. But not only does the satellite explode, so does the Imperial light cruiser, and that is because of Saw Gerrera. That's right, he flies in and saves the members of the Ghost Crew, that being Sabine, Ezra, and Chopper, who's also there along for the ride. It was pretty cool to see that moment. It was really awesome for me, and so many others that have watched this episode. Some of my friends enjoyed that moment a lot. And then we see Saw Gerrera pick them up and kind of rope them into one of his plans, and that's where we're kind of left off with Part 1 of In the Name of the Rebellion. Now, if you want to see the breakdown of Part 2, but you haven't seen Part 2 yet, I highly suggest you do that. It'll be uploaded tomorrow. Can't wait for you guys to see that. But tell me down in the comment section below first, what were your thoughts about In the Name of the Rebellion Part 1? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like on it and share with your friends to get them in on the conversation as well. If you haven't, subscribe to the Marauders Guild and ring that bell so you're notified of whenever we upload. Hope you all consider making this your new home for anything Star Wars. Until the next time,
may the force of others be with you.